Hey everyone, DefNotHanzo here again with something a little different this time. Right after uploading my first video, and for the first game of the day, I got to experience this roller coaster of emotions. I'm still kind of amazed with the outcome. Throughout the video, I'm occasionally going to go over my thought processes as the game unwinds. As a side note, you're going to hear me raging in the background. I apologize for that. My mic was still plugged in and Shadowplay picked up everything. I'd like to take a moment to show and explain my loadout choice. I run this loadout in every game with Cassie. It's very versatile due to the combination of sustain and mobility. I'll explain from left to right. The quintessential part of this build is the 4-second reduction on dodge roll. If I land my first shot after rolling, I can now roll again 2 seconds later. Next, we got 300 healing over 3 seconds for each target hit. This is extremely powerful due to the sheer tankiness and sustain it gives when facing overwhelming odds. Say I become surrounded by 4 opponents, but I land my blast shot in all of them. This gives me 1200 additional health if I don't get bursted within 3 seconds, giving me 3300 effective health in total, practically a tank. Next we've got 20% movement speed for 1.5 seconds after rolling. If I'm chain tumbling, which I have to be, I'll have a near permanent movement speed buff. Increased range on dodge roll helps me get out of sticky situations, much better than CC reduction in my opinion. Lastly, lifesteal on first shot after tumble, again relying on chain tumbling. This card combination, for someone who can consistently land their first shot, is blatantly overpowered. With all of that out of the way, let's move on with the rest of the video.
The battle is about to begin.
I intentionally don't purchase anything until the last few seconds of a match. This is because in Paladins, unlike most MOBAs, you can see what your opponents purchase before the game starts. It seems like a poor choice in design in my opinion because in higher tier play, everyone will be forced to purchase last second so to not be countered. Anyway, use this to your advantage and buy in response to your opponents. Here I go with Haven, since it's almost a no-fail. In this situation, I plan to duel Cassie and Skye, which will pay off entirely later on. We got an early pick on Cassie, which really sets the board for the rest of the kills. In MOBAs, the game is generally decided by having a numbers advantage. The moment we got that first kill, my mindset is to clean up anyone still remaining.
Be patient. Not yet. Thanks for the heal.
Cassie and Skye decide to contest the point without their teammates yet arriving. It's okay to poke, but it's a poor choice to fully commit. Unfortunately for me, I roll right into a Fernando. I guess I should have expected that. I purchased Life Rip here because it's such a close game. If I could, I would upgrade Haven straight to tier 3, but as a clutch purchase, I go for Sustain. Again, this will definitely pay off later. Without my teammates, the point's pretty much gone.
Stop the payload.
At this point, I want to stall the objective as much as possible. I play Cassie like a flanker, so I'm sitting in the back line just poking away. The more annoying I am, the better. If I can get a kill, great. Otherwise, I want to draw their attention.
Not yet.
And then this happens. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
I'm trying to figure out who or what the hell Edgeman is. I just assume he meant Eggman, as in Bomb King? I don't know.
2, 1.
Time's ticking. Go, think!
Right here, I attempt to roll into the corridor nearby, but instead roll right into a tank and a bomb. This was totally my fault, but at the time I'm thinking, where's my team? It's easy to get caught in this mindset.
My end. The time is now.
Give your king a big hug. Enemies double kill.
Not yet.
We are stronger together!
Stop the payload.
I will not be stopped!
Enemy double
I don't need any help.
I will not die. Not yet, amigo.
In my head, I tend to have a general idea of where I'd escape at any given time. By rolling backwards here, I'm able to instantly engage Sky and live, while simultaneously dodging the bomb. This is where that 2-second tumble really comes in hand. When Cassie reveals my team, I reveal theirs and attempts to counteract the advantage. Now here's a more advanced tactic that would be hard to simulate in a random pub, but would be great for a coordinated 5-man. When you have one person left alive like this that has trouble escaping, let them live briefly. The longer we take to kill Fernando, the longer he has to wait to return full health with his team. The whole idea is to keep the numbers advantage on your side. Don't try this on someone like Sky though, she might just live. You might be wondering why I'm playing so forward here. My goal is to dismount some of them so they're forced to trickle in rather than as a group. It's at about this time that I realized we're probably facing a 5-man pre-made. All of them decide to use the left flank together. They may not be a pre-made, but at the least I respect the coordination.
enemy double kill.
Things are looking pretty grim here. It's at about this time that I put on my tryhard pants and make something of it.
Time to take charge!
Unfortunately, I couldn't get Sky, but I sent her off low enough to not be a threat. In the meantime, my team kills Bomb King and Cassie on the cart, while I distract Ying and Sky long enough for them to clean up.
10, 9,
Thanks for the
8,
heal.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I just want to mention, I'm really trying to kill Bomb King here at the end, not because I'm salty, but because you can build ultimate, even when the round is over. Okay, I might actually be salty too. Here I pick up tier 2 on Haven. I wish I had enough for something better, but I'm just going to have to settle with movement speed.
How can this help?
There's no more room for error, so we're going to have to get this first point.
Point spawning in 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Think you can disarm me? Ah.
The fact that I predictably go down the same flank every time is going to bite me later. My cursor is clearly over Bomb King here, but due to the large hitboxes in this game, it goes right into the shield.
I will not be stopped!
If you watched my last video, this part may seem reminiscent of when I talked about strafing and bunny hopping while dueling.
Go thing!
We get a nice pick on Bomb King, which leads to another few kills.
That's 9 in a row. They're firing on me.
I don't need any help.
Funny enough, you'll see me pop a shot at Grumpy Bomb because I subconsciously confused it for Bomb King himself. A lot of stuff is about to happen here, so watch closely. I'm able to get my tumbled shot off on Bomb King right as he explodes, which gives me 20% lifesteal from loadout and items, and allows me to tumble backwards again quickly. Every shot I hit during that fight was critically important. Lifesteal and damage negation saved me. At one point, my health reached 229, which is more than I had gained during the engagement. If I had been maxing out aggression instead, things would have gone horribly different.
Thanks for the heal. Target locked.
Since I have some of the highest mobility on my team, I take it upon myself to hunt down anyone flanking us. Taking out Bomb King was my top priority. Flank Fernando from behind if you can.
I don't need any help. Be patient. Go thing! No.
Here I try to be as annoying as possible. I want to disrupt their defenses.
Stronger together.
Thanks for the heal.
Skye played way too far out in the open, which got her killed. With Skye and Ying down, we can easily get them off the point.
I will not die.
I see a lot of Fernandos use their ultimate when they know they will die to stall the point anyway. I have to advise against this. The two better situations are 1. Back away and try to survive until more of your people respawn. Or 2. Accept the lost point. Save your ult for the next one. If he kept his ult instead, they might have won the game. Here I am, though, the pot calling the kettle black, and I waste my ult at the last second.
Point spawning in 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Skye finally punishes my obvious flank, which leads to me throwing the game.
Time to take charge.
I'm beating myself up pretty hard here. I broke under pressure. Of course Cassie was going to chase that. Out of desperation, I threw a group into chat. I figured the only hope we had was one last push as fighter control. I watched as the enemy team's score rapidly approached 100. There was no way my team could get there in time.
Not yet.
I will not be stopped.
A quick pick on Skye before I notice. Is good guy team actually coming through? Mokoa was able to stall the point just long enough with his ultimate. just when I thought we were good, Skye takes out 2 of my teammates.
Like this.
I run into what could have been the most important duel of the game, and I get outplayed by the enemy Cassie. I feel really dumb right about now, but then again, they're a pretty good Cassie player, so I respect that.
I need my end.
Fortunately for us, Skye kills the enemy Cassie and Ying.
Victory.
I couldn't believe it. We actually pulled through. Editing this was a lot easier than my last video. If you like content like this, please let me know. I also really enjoy constructive feedback. Liking, subscribing, and or commenting are also good ways to let me know this. I frequent the Paladins subreddit as well, so you can probably catch me there too. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helped you in some way. Until next time.